This episode is brought to you by Fena, Pirate Princess, the brand new original anime collaborated by Crunchyroll and Adult Swim.
Fena, 君は何者か分かっているのか。
必ず俺が見つけ出す。生き抜け。はい、この剣昨日忘れてたよ。ちょっと借りちゃったけど。
フェナ、ここか。
うん、何か鍵があるんじゃない？
唯一残されたエデンへの手がかりはフェナの記憶だけだ。
逆じゃー！バカタリー
Fena, Pirate Princess is an action-adventure fantasy with a hint of romance. It tells the tale of a young orphan whose life changes when she escapes to an island of pirates and discovers the truth behind her family. Whoa! Oh man, let's go! I love the animation on her hair. It's just so fluid and smooth. I mean, this looks so polished. Searching to unlock her family's secrets with a formidable crew of female pirates on her tail, she must take her place as the captain of her samurai crew for a high seas adventure. Okay. We got some action, got some blood and gore, nice. Gotta hand it to Crunchyroll, they're putting out some good anime lately. The mystery around Fena's family secrets unravels as the story progresses as they race towards the treasure. There's dynamic battles between samurai pirates and the all-female pirate troupe. Crunchyroll provides the biggest catalog of anime content with over 30,000 anime episodes available anytime in both subs and dubs. Wow. The production quality is so good on this. Let me know if you're also watching Fena Pirate Princess on Crunchyroll. I hope you'll enjoy it and start watching it too. You can watch titles for free on Crunchyroll or try a 14-day free trial of their premium membership by following and clicking the link in the description so you can start watching right now. Vegeta has been trying to catch up to Goku pretty much the entirety of the series. Goku was the first one to go Super Saiyan, he was the first one to go through the ritual and get Super Saiyan God, and every step along the way, obviously Vegeta has caught up to Goku. But since Goku achieved Ultra Instinct, it's been taking Vegeta a very long time to catch up. We saw him turn Super Saiyan Blue Evolution in the Tournament of Power, but they never really described what its power is, what exactly it did, so it's safe to assume it was just a meager little power boost. Regardless, after the Moral Arc, Vegeta was supposed to have caught up by learning Spirit Control, but he ultimately easily lost that fight, in the end helping out Goku but still being way far behind, especially considering Miras told Goku that if he achieved Ultra Instinct and mastered it, he wouldn't lose to anyone. That pretty much left Vegeta in the dust, and with the introduction to the new arc, Vegeta began training under Beerus and learning destruction powers, which he's barely even used by the way. Ultimately, one of the powers that he learned must have been an ability to get stronger as the fight progresses, and he has ultimately become a new form called Ultra Ego, and arguably has done way better in the fight against Granola than even Goku. Now in the most recent chapter, he is on his back and Granola seems to have defeated him, but Vegeta still has a Senzu Bean as an option in his armor that he threw onto the ground. Vegeta's ability in this form is to get stronger the more damage he takes. It perfectly suits his combat style and his burning spirit. As he stated a variety of times in Dragon Ball Super, he will find out a way to compete with Goku in his own way, and this new form out of Vegeta is his way of being neck and neck with Goku. And it seems like potentially right now he's maybe a little bit stronger even than Goku. My guess is probably not for too long, because I have a feeling after this latest chapter that eventually Goku will win the battle at the end of the day like he usually does. Because after all, whenever Vegeta does get a power boost, Goku always comes back even stronger than him. and thus he's always playing catch-up. Now, the unique thing about this form out of Vegeta is that he doesn't necessarily have to play catch-up. As long as he keeps doing battles and taking damage, his power should increase far faster than simple training, and he should be able to stay neck and neck with Goku pretty much throughout the entirety of the rest of the series, you would think. Now, what's so interesting about this form out of Vegeta is that it's the first time that he's truly gotten something unique in all of Dragon Ball. He's always been playing catch up to Goku, and every time you think he surpassed Goku, Goku just surpasses him right again. But now he has something very different. In fact, it's so different, it's basically the complete opposite of Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is a technique where your body moves on its own and you're supposed to dodge every attack thrown your way, whereas Vegeta's wants to absorb and take every attack thrown your way in order to gain a power boost. Now, Goku's obviously seems way more efficient because even though it has a stamina issue, Vegeta has a body damage issue. He can't just simply sit there and take hits for the entirety of the fight and think he's gonna win. Whereas Goku doesn't take damage because he's dodging attacks, but he has a very short time limit on that mastered Ultra Instinct. In a sense, they both have very short time limits. Now, I don't know if Vegeta has a stamina issue, but if he's able to perfect the form by only taking a few hits, just enough to get stronger than the enemy and then stop taking hits, he should be able to win, unless he has a stamina issue as well. Now, my question is, what happens if they fuse into Gogeta? One form likes to dodge attacks, the other form likes to eat attacks. How would a fusion of Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego mix together? You could potentially dodge anything or take hits to get stronger. I guess it would just simply make you more versatile, but they are two very conflicting styles of combat, obviously. So I'm not really sure what an Ultra Instinct Gogeta would even do. Which side would he take? Would he just alternate mid-fight? And what would the stamina be like on an Ultra Instinct Gogeta, who pretty much is suffering the worst of both worlds? I think it's a huge potential that we could get a fusion of Goku and Vegeta in this arc, because even if Granola isn't the big bad and it turns out to be Elec, and he turns out to use the Dragon Balls to wish to be even stronger than Granola, or say even Frieza comes down and he's been training this entire time and now he's got his platinum form or something like that, it's pretty clear that Granola is not the big bad and the big bad is yet to come. So if that's the case, it very well may require a fusion between Goku and Vegeta. Now, if they fuse, which eyebrows did they get? Did they get regular eyebrows or did they get Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows? Now let's talk about Goku and Vegeta after this arc, because eventually they're gonna win, they're both gonna survive, and there will be a short time period of peace before the next arc begins. Now, when they start training with each other, if they both go into their ultra forms, what happens? A technique which dodges everything versus a technique which gets stronger the more you hit it. Theoretically, Vegeta wouldn't be able to land much of a hit on Ultra Instinct Goku until he took enough hits that presumably both his power and his speed increased enough that he could just outspeed Goku. Either that or he could just survive long enough in combat to just out-stamina Goku. My guess is they'd probably end up trading enough that they would knock each other out of their forms, and they're probably pretty equal as of yet. But with Goku getting up off the ground in the most recent chapter and starting to heal himself, which we don't know if that was God power like he used in Battle of Gods, or if he's just warming up his body, or what exactly Goku is doing, but Goku will get up and he will fight again. Presumably he may win this entire arc. The final battle of the arc will be Goku, which maybe evolves Ultra Instinct even further. Maybe he turns into Ultra Instinct 2 at the end of this arc, and Vegeta is yet left again in the dust. Hopefully it'll be more so that they work together to take down the big bad, whether that's Elec or Frieza, because it really looks like to me that they're trying to bring Vegeta back up to Goku's level, since he's been behind Goku for so long in Dragon Ball Super. In my opinion, it's been way too long. Vegeta should have achieved his own Ultra transformation way earlier, and it would have been nice if we saw hints of it in the Tournament of Power. But alas, it took Vegeta forever to catch up. Learning Spirit Control against Moro was supposed to be his way of catching up, and it was also supposed to have powered him up like crazy, but it did not. They didn't depict that at all in the manga, and Vegeta just fell short. His technique that he gained was a perfect counter to Moro, temporarily, but he still was so far behind Goku in terms of strength, speed, and abilities. So now he's caught up. It appears that he did even better against Granola than Goku did, but we can't say for sure yet that he's stronger than Goku, even though it appears that way right now. We still need more information to figure that out. What are the implications for Vegeta's future? We know what Goku is working on and trying to do. He's trying to learn how to use Ultra Instinct in his other forms so that he can retain as much stamina as possible, which should help him ultimately and overall get stronger. Now, what about Vegeta? He can learn how to perfect this form and take it even further. He can learn how to use his ego to just take a few hits instead of too much damage, just take enough hits that he can get stronger than the enemy and take victory, rather than just keep getting more greedy for more power, which ultimately made him nearly pass out in this latest chapter. So while Goku is learning how to use Ultra Instinct in all of his forms, Vegeta has a long way to go in learning how to perfect his current form. And with the way the writing is in Dragon Ball Super, they can always incorporate different elements to these forms, whether it's stamina issues or being able to evolve it even further, XYZ. It seems like at the end of every arc, there's another training session with Beerus and Whis where they unload a huge bombshell of information on us that was left out of the last time they spoke. Most notably, that's Ultra Instinct having a stamina issue out of nowhere, even after during the previous arc, Beerus said it was perfect and it wouldn't drain his stamina. So, could Beerus tell something like that to Vegeta at the start of the next arc? That's very, very possible. But I like the fact that Goku and Vegeta are now very different. Light and dark, a tale of two ultras. Vegeta finally has something that Goku doesn't, and it could give him the upper hand in future battles to come. If anything, right now Goku and Vegeta are pretty more close to equal than ever by using two different sides of the cloth. My worry is that we all know it's the Goku show, and Goku will be the next one to get an upgrade before Vegeta, leaving Vegeta yet again in the dust. But I hope that I'm wrong. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and comment down below. Check out Fena Pirate Princess on Crunchyroll with my link in the description. You can get a 14-day free trial to watch all the anime you want, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.